Yeah, hi there. These comments are for AF, and I am Michael, the founder owner and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-step system to pass a TOEFL IBT. And let's take a look at your situation. So your TOEFL score right now is 82. So you have 16 points in the reading, 21 points in the listening, 24 points in the speaking, and 21 points on the writing. You say, I need to increase the score to 90 and maintain my minimum score 20. I have only 2 weeks. Please help me. By the way, I have subscribed to your online course today, but I don't know how to log in. Thank you. And I did get a notification from PayPal that you did join my course. Consequently, I sent you about 30 minutes ago your username and your email so you can start logging on. But what do you do now? My goodness, wow, 2 weeks. 2 weeks is not enough time. You're putting too much stress on yourself here and also on me. But I'm going to give you some suggestions right now. Right away, start completing writing practice tests in my online course. Now, I have an additional service in which I will error correct one of your independent or integrated writing practice tests for an additional $50 payment. However, you don't have to make the payment if you don't need to. I understand you just paid $45 to join my course for 1 month. Now, what I recommend, though, is the first essay that you do at my website, I want you to email it to me and just remind me that I've offered you this special deal. Now, when you email it to me, I'm going to read the essay, look over it, and try to find out what are the main problems bringing your score down. You see what I'm saying? So I need to figure out what types of language use issues you're having. That means grammar, vocabulary, what type of organizational issues you're having, and do an independent writing practice test first. And then secondly, you can do an integrated writing practice test, and let's see what's going on. All right, now you got a sheet of paper? I want you to take down some notes. I got a plan for you right now, some things I want you to do. Okay, first of all, I want you to start reading every day. Your reading score is terrible. The only way you're going to get 90 is you need to get 5 or 6 points higher on the reading section. Here's how you can do it, but I don't know if my suggestions are going to make a difference in 2 weeks, but I do know they make a difference over about 2 or 3 months. First of all, keep reading every day for about 45 minutes. You can read magazines, newspapers, and longer books. Do it every day. Very, very important. Now, number 2, practice listening every day for about 30 minutes. Your listening skills are good, but you still want to get higher in that area also. So for listening, if you have English TV, you can watch news, documentary, history, and especially science programs. Now, as you're doing your reading and your listening practice, I want you to write 3 this week. 3 academic summaries. Each summary should be 250 words, and the summaries are focused on the main points of the reading and the listening passages. This is good practice, obviously, for integrated writing. So this week, 3 summaries. Next week, I want you to write 3 summaries. Now, you don't have to send me the summaries, but do write them. It's good. Remember, when you're doing the summaries, you say things like, the main point in the reading passage is, and the main point in the lecture is. Or, the writer suggests that, blah, 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 or the speaker argues that. You want to make sure you explain the information from the point of view of the reading passage and the lecture, not from your point of view. Now, if you're not sure what I'm talking about here, go to Google, type in the keywords, choosing an appropriate point of view in writing. Now, once you've done that link, then you can go on the internet again, and you can type in the words writing a formal academic summary. So you need to learn what it is you need to do when you're summarizing someone else's information, because this is going to help you improve your score on the writing. You see what I'm saying? So you're doing those. You're doing reading, you're doing listening practice, you're writing about the information, and that's important, right? Now, in addition to that, I guess right now, it's really hard to say, but focus right now in my online course with the reading, the listening, and the writing sections of my course. Now, probably also you have to focus on the grammar, so I would also say grammar as well, but you can't go through all my lessons in just 2 weeks and expect any meaningful improvement at all. But the main thing for me, is you're going to complete an independent writing practice test from my online course. You're going to send that to me so I can evaluate it. We can see what you're doing there. Now, the reading takes time, though. It's going to take you some time, but start doing your reading practice today. All right? Anyway, AF, thank you for joining my course, by the way. And remember that even though you have a TOEFL test in 2 weeks, I want you to consider for using my course at least for a full 30 days, maybe even 2 months. Because 82... you have some language issues that you need to solve, and you might not be able to solve all these issues in just 2 weeks. And part of my job is to help you improve your English forever. So if you need English for a job, you need English for university, you need English for personal relationships and things, I can help you in all of those areas. Okay? Now, if you only want to use my course for 30 days, then make sure you cancel your subscription before the next 30 days is up. For example, you joined my course yesterday, right? So that means that you need to cancel your subscription before February 10th, 2016, so you're not billed for a second month. But don't panic. If you are billed for a second month and you don't want to pay that second month, send me an email. I can refund your payment, no problem. All right, anyway, thank you very much for joining my course. And remember, let's get started right away. Don't waste time. You don't have a lot of time.